Hey guys, welcome back to Terraria. Last time we were still mining around trying to get more gear to be prepped for the later game, or at least we're not even in the later game. We are at the very beginning of the game still, but you know what we're going to do this episode? We're going to do it again. We're going to look for more crud. But this time, instead of searching around like mostly underground, I'm probably going to go ahead start searching around in the overworld so I can start mapping out some biomes. So first, this zombie needs to fucking die. Yeah, you tried to do a cool trick by hitting me when my back was turned, but it turns out I'm too stupid to figure out how that works. Either way, like I said, my plan is to go ahead, start looking for some better biomes, or at least figure out where all my biomes are. It's an owl. It's not an owl anymore. He's dead. He is dead now. Thank you for all the stars, game. They keep on throwing it down at me. But yeah, I need to figure out where my biomes are, so that's going to be probably my first step. I could probably find some good, like, loot on the, what's it called? On the overworld? On the overworld. In the overworld, if I actually, start looking. Of course, I just found, just found the corruption. I found the corruption. That's not good. Either way, I'll go ahead and grab what's in here. It's a spear. Damn, this one's pretty goddamn full of loot. I don't know why the fuck it was so full, but interesting to look at anyway. Either way, I should probably go ahead and grab that chest. You really don't like me. None of the zombies like me. Either way, I should go ahead and grab what's in... Just grab the chest itself so I have something to work with. Also, one second. My PC is super loud with the game right now, and I have no idea why. Oh, shit. No. No, don't do this to me. I'm just such a nice man. Okay, I'm going to run by. I'm going to go ahead and get whatever's in here. As you can see, this is super uber duper close to the, what's it called? Ooh, I got a minecart. To the corruption right now, so I probably shouldn't be hanging around here for too long. So I'll go ahead and grab what's in here. I got myself a minecart, which is cool. And then a bunch of things to place leaves and shit with. So I'm going to go ahead and grab what's in here. Isn't this a loom? Yeah, it's a loom. That's pretty useful. And a chair. I'm a big fan of chairs. Of course, I'm not going down there quite yet. Of course, there's a fucking thing underground that wants me dead. Of course, I'm getting the hell out. So I know. Crimson, there's some... Oh shit, there's a fucking gnome. I forget how you scare it. Either I'm gonna kill the gnome. Gnomes deserve to die. That's all I know. All I know is that gnomes deserve to die. I know there's a way that you can make them turn to stone. I just don't know how to do it. Either way, I've got some different stuff now. I've got a loom, which can be used to loom. For now, that's just going to go ahead and sit right there. The living loom pretty much acts as the same exact thing as a regular loom, so for now, it doesn't really do much of anything, along with a lot of this crud. I don't know what most of this is going to do right now, but it exists. See, that spear is not as good as my trident. Also, I figured out that this is not actually a broken trident. This is just a trident. It just has the broken, what's it called? Enchantment on it? Not enchantment. The perk on it. So, therefore, that's why it says it's broken. It's not actually broken. I'm just fucking stupid. Either way, I need to grab quite a bit of rope, since I'm going to go ahead and need that to get to where I need to go next. Because if I want to go to the right side, I need to get over that hill. And the best thing to do right now, instead of building, is probably just to use myself some rope. I gotta hang that rope as high as I can. Why? Because I really like climbing rope back in PE. You know, I never actually did that. People had to do that for some reason. I don't really get that. Either way, jump over there, and now I got myself more of the world to explore, so thank God. Got myself a little lake over here, which... Oh yeah, I walk on water. I forgot about that. I forgot that I do that. Also, there's a star down there. Thank God that I can float, and I also walk in water. I float really well, and I also walk really well on water. Of course, zombies can't do crud in water. Therefore, they just jump at me and feel like they can do something, but in truthfulness, they are waterlogged little shitheads. Of course, it doesn't stop them from hitting me in the fucking face. And for them to show up. But I guess I know a really good way of, like, protecting myself from zombies now, which is just sitting over water, which kind of works, I guess. Either way, let's see. Is there anything down here I can grab? Or is this just direct access to a cave? It's just direct access to a cave. Also, figured out where the, what is that called? Oh, boy. Where the desert is now. Get myself a little bit of roping so I can get up. See, do these ropes work? Nope. There we go. Nice long rope. Ropes are very useful when you're trying to traverse shit. Also, why the fuck are there so many stars here right now? There's so many of them. Very odd. Either way, I could grab some cactus to make cactus armor, but still, my gold armor that I'm going to make at some point is going to be better than this, so it doesn't really matter to me. Walk over this little oasis in the water. Let's see. Still on the lookout. Looks like somebody's playing Lethal Company down there. I don't know who Just a Cat is. I've got so many people on Steam that I have friended, but I have no idea who they could be. It's like, it's a person I know, theoretically. I might not know them. I might not know who I am. I'm not quite sure. Either way, grab some shit in here. This is definitely a job for the rope. Come on. There you go. Just don't miss the rope, damn it. Just don't miss the rope. Just trying to traverse this entire area and figure out what the fuck I'm doing. That's a lot of sunflowers. I'm not really on a lookout for any specific biome, because I don't really need anything quite yet. All I know is that I'm going to need access to more biomes as time goes on. So for now, just finding anything and everything is a cool experience. Either way, I can't get into there yet. This just looks like the beginning of my regular world. Very weird. Jump! It just looks like the beginning of my world again. It's just like fucking shit with like a bunch of water next to it. Damn, they got themselves a fucking massive ass cliff to climb. Well, that's what the rope's for. That's what the fucking rope's for. Just gotta go ahead and get my ass up. Jump. Okay. And then I need more rope. I've got a very vertical world. I don't know how in the hell I figured that out, but I do. Go ahead and go like that. Okay, now I can progress. The one tree on the tallest mountain in all of Terraria. And the tallest mountain in all of Earth! 2! Ooh, ooh. I don't know why the character makes noises like that. Doesn't matter what gender, you shouldn't be like, ooh, 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 oh no, Harry. Though I'm doing that, so therefore, you know, I'm breaking gender laws. Gender laws, gender rules, gender roles, gender bowls. I want to go to gender bowl. It's just like a fucking, like, bowling rink. That's all it is. Alright, I would love to see what you got in you. Climbing claws. Somewhat useful. It lets me climb. Let's see. Of course, that's kind of in the name, but still. Just wanted to make you aware. Now I can climb. I got a magic weapon, which is cool. I'm not running a magic build, but it could be useful in case I want to use magic. I could do this! I don't really have enough magic to really output it, though I could spec into magic if I really felt like it. It's definitely a way I could go. I could go my own way. Let's see. Just want to see anything else in here. There's a quick anglet. Let's see. What could be replaced? Using the quick anklet. It increases movement speed, and that increases even more movement speed. I don't know. I mean, I don't really need the floaty for now. For now, I can just go really fast. Just be like Sunak. Sunak, the beef hog. See, that just leads me down. I think I've pretty much got everything out of every tree that I can get, right? At least out of these big-ass trees. These are really good items. These are, like, really good places to get a shit ton of items, though. Of course, I was able to get more and more and more. Ooh, I got myself a ladybug minecart, which is so cool, even though I already got myself a whatever minecart 5 seconds ago. Either way, I have it, and that's all that matters. Alright, oh, there's another chest up here. I'm getting lucky with some, like, really, really abundant chests in these trees. I got another wand of sparking. Interesting. Well, I didn't get exactly what I was looking for on this adventure, but I got something cool. If I were to spec into magic, then I could definitely use it. Also, what's up with this one? Okay, we're in the jungle now. The dangerous place. The really dangerous place that I don't want to stick around in for too long. Of course, I'm going to have to stay here if I go melee build. Because, of course, I'm going to need weaponry. I'm going to need to rip your anus apart. Which is, you know, a common part of this game. At least I get my anus ripped apart each time I play it. Keep moving. Keep moving and grooving and beating the shit out of jungle slimes. Alright, there we go. That's the nice thing. The jungle always has so much water. Now I can just go ahead and walk over it. Just like, Also, there's a chest down there. And also a eating plant. Ooh, I got a fucking step stool. Cool, I guess. Not what I need. Let's see. I could recall back home. But I like to continue. Come on, you fucker. Don't you want to fight? I guess he does not want to fight. How could you do this, man-eating plant? I thought you wanted to beat the fuck out of me. I wanted to beat the fuck out of you. You're gonna be my greatest rival. The greatest challenge, but instead you're nothing. You brought me a fucking panda? Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and climb on by. Hey, how you doing? Whew! I'm like, hey, how you doing? And the game was like, now he wants your ass. You're a sitting fucking duck. Let's go ahead and do that. A nice thing is that something that if you want to make the game way easier is if you bind your quick heal key to like something like Q. Then again, I think that's the normal set for it. But it's like, I don't think quick heal is put on by default. So if you don't have quick heal enabled, like you don't have a config like keybind set for it, definitely get that set quick, because just pressing Q and using whatever healing potions are in my inventory is really helpful. It's really helpful in general. God damn, this fucking slime. The way he's like jumping is just not, it's not imperative to my good vibes. Not imperative to my vibes, man. Okay. Either way. Got that. I just gotta keep going on an adventure. The adventure fucking continues, dude. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's gonna be a hell of a something to climb. I think I might just head back from here. From here, I think I've gotten quite a bit of crud that I can figure out what the hell to do with. Got a lot of extra shit. Huh. I'm really not following any kind of organization rules, am I? Not a great idea. Either way, let me go ahead. Start placing shit in random places. I really need to make some new housing. I cut down a bunch of trees before the episode started because I wanted to make some better housing for my dudes and to get more dudes. Open that up. I got some cool looking things. I'm making another junk chest at this point. Definitely need to make a better choice about where I'm going to place all this. Either way, I need to grab my wood. Because I'm going to go ahead and build another house. It's going to be dotted across the sea lines. Let's see, this one is going to be, I guess, right here. Which works out, I guess. You make another house because, of course, I need more NPCs. And without more NPCs, I can't progress properly. Come on, dude. Damn it. I really don't like when the wood's not congestive. Please get rid of the slime. Okay, you want me to get rid of him. You want me to get rid of him. I see how it is. You want me to do all the work, eh? I know you're just a merchant, but it's like you could also help out with building a goddamn house, damn it. Build a house for your new friends that are going to be showing up to, you know, butt fuck you soon. Don't worry. I'll make sure they get it done. I'll make sure that you're fucked. Anyway, go ahead. Mine this out. I think I got a chair from one of them, didn't I? If I did, I must have put it away then. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. Pick up some crud. I know I picked up a chair somewhere, didn't I? I guess maybe I placed it in junk? There's multiple junk chairs? I don't know. At this point, it seems like those chairs no longer exist. I guess they were just a figment of my imagination, like always. Either way, I'd like to make one of these, and two of these, and a bunch of wall. Shit tons of wall. Alright, that should be enough to make myself another NPC housing. Of course, why am I building them like this? Well, there's an interesting mechanic where if you have villagers too close to each other and live in like a big fucking Chinese-like apartment building where everybody is literally touching penises each time they go to the bathroom, they don't like that. Of course, a person probably wouldn't like being in a crowded area, but like, they really don't like it and don't want to give you good prices for some of their shit. So, the point of doing this is to make sure that they do like me and therefore want to give me the best prices for their crud. So therefore, I do it like this for now. Of course, the plan's going to change as time goes on, because I have plans to make them like me even more, to make them literally have Stockholm Syndrome with me, but it'll take a second. All I can do for now is kind of just build houses that dot the skyline, that dot the horizon. Of course, it kind of just helps me also have like a nice long base, because usually whenever I've been playing this game with my friends, I'm building tall-ass like apartment buildings, and like, sure it works, but that's just because there's so many of us to kill so many enemies that we have enough money for it to not really matter. But it's like, I'd really like it so I'd have like some sort of efficiency. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and make another house. We're going to have a lot of houses. Be cool to have like a big long, like, I don't know, thing. Like, oh damn, I got the nurse. Cool. It's Caitlin the nurse. From fucking Flash. From the goddamn Flash. Anyway, I guess I can just make a really long, just like kind of basic road. Either way, this will be Caitlin's house, I guess. Go ahead and I'm gonna try and flatten out this land at least a little bit. It's gonna look interesting for now. I just want to do it just for the aesthetic. For the aesthetic. Please. Aesthetic, please. The aesthetical, please. See, go ahead and do that. If I can, I should go ahead and like fuse in holes in the ground so the ground kind of looks nice. I'm no builder. I never have been. In Minecraft, I am not the man to build, even though I've been trying to increase my building skills as time has gone on. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm not good at it. Theoretically going to be always dog shit at it, but it's like, you know, I'll figure this out somehow. I'll make this world look beautiful. Beautiful. And I guess the first idea is to turn everything into wood, which is interesting. Okay. See, I'd like to all build it on this, like, baseline right here that I have. Let's see. But I kind of made some of the houses a bit too big, and some of them a bit too weird. I built them in a very odd way. Don't worry. It'll look beautiful in the end. Don't worry, Caitlin. I'm just ruining everybody's lives, especially yours. Yours shall be the first one to be ruined. Alright, let's see. It's just like a very interesting conundrum I'm coming up with here. There we go. I'm kind of making it work. At this point from here on out, I'll try and make it on this one baseline that I have right here, but, you know, it's gonna be a hell of a replacement trying to figure out how to get this shit to work. It's like, yay, the great wood nothingness. I love the great wood nothingness. It's all I've ever asked for. Alright, go ahead and place that one down. I want to place my campfire I have back down. It's just in between the storage room slash fucking his house, Jack's house. And, well, it works, just not incredibly well. Let's go ahead and make a house right here. I am supposed to be inside the house to make this entire thing work, but it's whatever. Okay, there we go. Now I just gotta make the rest of the shit for this. Alright, put that down. Need to go ahead. Actually, I think I have the walling. At least do the walling real quick. Come on. I can get the doors later, you know? A house is only a home if I can sit inside of it and play video games. That's all it is. That's all it ever is. If I can't sit inside of it and play video games, then what the fuck is the point of you? The fuck is the point in you? That's a good question. The fuck's the point in me? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. Build myself Let's just build a couple extra chairs. Chairs? Build myself a couple extra tables. I guess I'll just build 7. And I need like 14 more doors. May the door be with you. I have a couple extra door that I shouldn't have. For now, I'm doing it this way. There's a much more efficient way that I could be going about it. That would make things so much easier, but that's not the point of this. The point of this is to be aesthetic. We are Teardrop, Death Metal Deluxe Snakes Aesthetic. I forget how you say it. Nobody's going to get the reference because that's such an old video from a YouTuber that no longer wants to remember that part of his YouTube life. And it's pretty much unlisted all those videos. Either way, let's go ahead and check the housing query. This housing is suitable. Alright. We got ourselves 4 houses. Which means I can make even more. Let's see. So from here, this is where I want to be, right? Yes, I do. Okay. So we'll want to go from right here. Oh, God. Come on. Alright. Go ahead and get... Trying to make this look somewhat more aesthetic. Don't worry, I'll get it to work. Alright, so from here, then begins building the long trench of wood. As I build the wood world. It's not water world, it's wood world. Of course, wood is probably not the best idea to be making this out of for a very specific reason, but we shall figure that reason out later. For now, we are going to live in ignorance. Because ignorance is always better. We love living in ignorant bliss. I don't know. I forget how the line goes, but all I know is we live in wood now. We are wood people, and that's where we came from, and that's where we'll go. Anyway, we got that. So from here, I can go ahead, build a couple of huts. Alright. Do that, and then one like right here. One like right here. And there we go. Go ahead and put down a shit ton of doors. Of course, I could just, like, you know, leave one door on it, but it's like, I need to be able to run through the entire, like, the entire, city, town, whatever the fuck this is, very quickly. So it's like, you know, it's gonna look like this because it has to look like this. Anyway, that's not where I want to go. That's what I want to do. Alright. Will I have enough wood for this? I hope. All I can do is hope. Let's see, do that, and then that. There we go. And then light this shit up because I need fucking lights in here. Let's see. And then do that. I don't know if I'll have enough wood for this. In fact, I don't think I will. In fact, I think I'm dead. That's no good. For now, this one is incomplete because I have to make more. Let's see, but I can also go ahead, place this one down. Just keep placing crud down. It's all you need to do. And there we go. I also need to make this look nicer. Put more wood. Need to clean up this aesthetic. It's not very aesthetic like I wanted. Need to kill this goddamn worm that's in the way. Die, worm! Worm, why won't you die? The worm will not die. I refuse to die! There we go. Well, you can't refuse no more, because you're dead. You can't refuse, you're dead! Let's see, do that. Okay. Get this little divot out of the way. Alright. Very nice, basic-ass housing. Have some extra dirt to plug in the holes. Let's see. Wherever the holes may be. Should also go ahead, use my hammer to get rid of these walls that are in the way. They just don't look cool, man. They just don't look cool. And there we go. Alright, and then there's even more stuff that doesn't look cool. Therefore, I gotta get rid of it. So, things seem a lot safer now that we have all of our people inside of little houses. And also seem to be, theoretically, at least a little bit happier. Somewhat happier. Let's see. Get this all out. Alright, we can also go ahead and ask them, like we asked Caitlin. Happiness. These digs are great. Loving the personal space. They like private space, and they also really like living next to people that they like. Of course, we don't have a ton of people that these guys like. They don't really like each other. But it's something. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. Place some of these down, because it would be nice to have even more campfires dotting the area. Much safety. Very much safety. Of course, it helps me. It doesn't really help the NPCs, but, like, helps me out a lot, because it just makes it so I can have way more regen. Go ahead and get all that. And we should be good for now. I should go ahead and make more walls to make that final house actually complete. Let's see. More walls! We love walls here. We're big fans. Big fans. You know, The Wall by Pink Floyd. We love that. You know, we're not nostalgia critic apologists here. We love The Wall. Even though I've never actually listened to The Wall. Blasphemy, I know. What songs are in The Wall? I know we're just another brick in the wall. Now I made a fucking wall, and I want to kill this man. Okay, so now I have 3 extra houses for people that don't exist yet, but will exist at some point. People that will be here one day. Just gotta find them. Gotta find their asses. Oh yeah, I have climbing claws now. Therefore, I can just kind of, you know, have fun on a wall. It's not super cool, but it lets me kind of drag myself down. Okay. Go ahead and place some crud away. I should probably start working on a house that's all my own. Because, of course, Jack has taken my house since the very beginning, so... Therefore, I need to work on a base that's, like, my own. For now, it's just kind of like, yeah, you can have it, Jack. You can have it. Don't really care. Let's see. What's the next step? Well... One thing we could do is, of course, I could buy this pylon. That'd be useful. One cool thing that you can get from villagers is something called pylons. If a, like, dude is really happy, they'll sell you something called a pylon. And what this does is it allows you to teleport between different villages that you can make. So, therefore, I'm going to buy this forest pylon. Probably not the best idea, but for now... Place it right here, and that means if I make more villages out in the world, which I definitely will have to do if I want to make my villagers very happy, I'm going to use that to get around. So from here, go ahead and place more of this crud in here. Good use of a little bit of my money. Little bit of money, Mr. Squidward. Anyway, what should I do next? I think what I should do next is hold some bombs. Is hold some bombs. Maybe even some explosives, you may even say. Hand me your, explosives. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is something that's going to be very important for my progression. And that is nuclear weaponry. I'm going to nuke myself. It's going to be the greatest rendition of Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is my favorite, truly favorite, movie of all time. Everybody loves the classic movie, Journey to the Center of the Earth, with... I forget who was in it. With, I don't know. Somebody. But yeah, in order to, like, start making it easier for me to, like, what's it called? Get down and mine, and also get to an area that I'm gonna have to get to at some point, I need to build what's called a elevator. A elevator is just a giant hole into the fucking planet used... so that I can go ahead and get down there, like, super quick. Like, if there's something in the ground that I need, and, like, I need to search for it really quickly, I can just go down the elevator. So, that's the plan, and the way you make that is by nuking the planet. You throw bombs at it, and keep making holes until, well, you know, you bomb your way down. And, it can be really annoying. Of course, it can be incredibly annoying. But, I kind of already know the strat because I've done this so many times. What you want to do is just make a giant shaft, a truly giant shaft of explosions with a rope just going all the way down. Because having that rope is going to make it so you can get down super easy. Also, what you're going to want to do is make yourself some platforms. I haven't used them yet, but platforms are literally just like kind of double way, like, ground that you can use to go ahead and, like, jump straight through if you feel like. So, therefore, it'll help me be easier to get down there. Let's see. I didn't pick a good middle, did I? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make a middle. It's best to have something right in the middle. And therefore, let's see. 1. I can't actually count this. Let me see. I'm not good at counting in non-creational blocks. Alright, there we go. Give myself, like, this. And then, like, this. And then what you want to do is put a rope directly in the middle. And then you would just kind of make a rope to the center of the planet. Of course, the one problem is you are now going to be launching bombs down. So, make sure you don't blow anything up that you don't want to get blown up. Of course, your rope is going to be blown up pretty goddamn quickly. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. But yeah, just fucking throw bombs at the ground. Go forever until you get down. This is called a elevator for a very specific reason. You'll figure out what that is by the time we get there, which will take many, many, many episodes if I just spent time directly working on this, which is something that I'm probably going to have at least some time working at on screen, off screen. Because it's like, this can be horribly annoying as time goes on. Just going to be throwing bombs down, throwing bombs. All at the same time, you're just putting rope down to get all the way down. If you literally just hold beneath you, using a rope, you'll just make a rope directly down. Anyway, you want to try and make this as straight as possible so that it doesn't go all over the place, because you want it to be, like, straight enough so that you can just take the rope all the way down. Sometimes that can create a problem, but you'll figure it out. Also, we just got the Demolitionist, and he's the one who sells us explosives, like bombs. So yeah, we really want him. We want him to be happy, because we can buy bombs from him. Let's see, where is our thing? There it is. Of course, this is going to be very, very dirty looking as time goes on, but for now, it'll work well enough. Well in hell enough. As I go all the way down to hell. It's going to take forever, though. The place we got to go, really, really far down. Really, really, really far down. Like, I expected the first time I went to it, like, yeah, this would be pretty far down, but this is even more than you think about. Like, we have to go thousands of blocks down. So it's like, we're making a masterpiece right here. We're making a masterpiece. Let me go ahead. Put some more rope down. Let's see. And if you can break into random caves as much as possible, that'd be the best idea. Also, light this shit up, because it's like, it's going to get dark. There you go. You're going to light this crud up, because you want to be able to see where you're going. This is a great way to get yourself a shit ton of ore. Because it's like, well, you're going to be able to see it pretty easily. Also, Bunny's going to die down there. I always wanted a dead bunny. And that's the deadest bunny you could ever have. Alright, just keep fucking chucking. Of course, there could just be slimes on their way down, which would suck, but, you know, we'll be fine. Hopefully one of your explosives kill them. That or you can walk on water, I guess. I could just stand on top of the water. In fact, I've never thought about that. What if I just stand on top of the little water pit I've been making? And then just blow from there. Blow me. Okay. Go ahead and kill this slime real quick. So yeah, what if I did this instead? Because technically, the water falls with me. And I stay stood. So technically, I could just kind of go it down like this, then use a magic mirror at the very top, and just, you know, keep going. Just keep going, keep going. Of course, if you find something interesting you want to keep along the way, probably don't blow that up, because usually the bombs will blow up anything and sometimes destroy it, sometimes keep it. It kind of depends. It depends on the luck of the draw, I tell you. For now, we're just getting down as far as possible. You know, I could blow up that purple ore, but I kind of don't want to. Therefore, I won't. I don't want to, therefore I won't. But I'll keep bombing the shit out of this. Okay, 3. 2. Oh shit, I finally fell. I finally fucking fell. Man, alright. Put down some shit so I can see. We're getting into another cave down there. These are caves I've already explored. Because it's directly down into, like, my own little cave shaft I made. You should die. You should die. Also, make sure you're not in the radius of your own explosions. Because they can and will kill you. Got a traveling merchant. Those are sometimes useful. Go ahead, get over here. I don't think there's much over here for me to really get at, sadly. But yeah, the bomb cavern shall continue. I just need to, you know, work at it. Anyway, let's go ahead. Put some shit away that I don't need. That. And figure out what the fuck I've got now. So, I have myself the traveling merchant. This guy just runs around and gives shit to people. He's sometimes cool. Usually doesn't have much. He's got mystic robes. Not bad. A counterweight. Let's see, Benny Warhol. Okay. Bedazzled nectar. Summons a pet butterfly for a platinum. That's a lot. Fancy dishes. A diamond ring, which is a random thing. Yeah, not worth much, but he definitely exists. He definitely exists. Anyway, let's see. Well, now that I have a bit of everything, I think my next step would be making myself an arena. So an arena is a giant ass, like, fucking structure you make when you're ready to fight the bosses of the game, because there are many bosses in this game, and you're definitely going to need a shit ton of space to fight them. So, from here, we need to make more and more platforms. The best thing to do is to make a shit ton of platforms, and if you can just turn stone into gray brick, because you get so much stone from mining, you can turn this all into platforms. Should be a nice bit of platforms. You should probably make it as close to your base as you can without it being right in your base, because that wouldn't be great if your base got destroyed by something horrible, because these bosses are going to be destructive, especially on expert mode, where they are even more powerful than before. Let's see. Go ahead and climb up there. I really don't have any of the items to really fight any of the bosses yet, but I'll have you know we're going to be fighting them. In fact, I think I should probably just place the arena on top of this mountain due to the fact that it's, like, away from everything, and it's pretty damn tall. So, therefore, I think this is where I will build my arena. Gonna need this. You're gonna need multiple to be more in fact, but the ones you need at the very beginning are just one near your base to fight the first two bosses, which I don't think I'm going to be fighting a boss this episode. Maybe next episode if I can get the right gear for it. I just want to get started on this, like, fucking, this thing, because I'm going to need it. Because I don't got the skill to fight this boss all that well, but I can certainly try. Either way, go ahead. You want to make a pretty tall, like, thing over here. You want to make really tall thing. Very tall. Horrendously tall. If I can actually get up there. Come on. It's so slow sometimes. It's like, yes. Yes. Go slow, my friend. Go slow. You got this. Maybe you got this. But yeah, you want this thing to be pretty much massive. You want this thing to be massive as hell. Alright, and at the very top, you want to put stone platforms as far as the eye can see. It could be any kind of platform. You just want to make this platform very long. For now, we need to make it at the very end of it. So I'm going to go ahead and climb my way back down. So from here, I want to kind of make this at the point where you can jump at it pretty easily. Maybe just one more down. If it's too tall, it'll be a pain to jump up to. There we go. I don't know if I like this, but I'll work with it. I'll work with what I got. So either way, as you can see, I'm building a bunch of these platforms, and what's going to happen here is that we're going to go ahead and extend these out, each of these out, really far. We want these to be relatively far as hell. Let's see, I just want to make sure I'm at the right interval. and that's just at the very top. So, you want to make all these little platforms go super fucking far. Like, this has got to be a big-ass thing. And it doesn't need to look all that aesthetically pleasing. It just needs to look like something. It just needs to look like something. And what it needs to look like is a box with a bunch of platforms for as far as the eye can see. So, don't know how big I'm going to make this. This is going to be a very important structure, so for me, this should be as big as I will ever need it. Which could mean a lot. Oh, God. Of course, now that I'm down here, it's a lot harder to get back up there. Yeah, it can be dangerous making this thing, so be careful. Be careful as balls. This also helps as a way to fight mobs, because you're just kind of making a ground over here, it'll spawn, like, mobs, like, a lot. And you want that to happen so that you can have, like, it's kind of like a mob grinder, a very basic one, super basic. Pretty much just a mob spawner at this point. Either way, I think all the way over here to that tree shall be the furthest I go. Alright. This should be okay. Yes, this should be more than okay. We've got so much room. So much room for activities, you may even say. But yeah, this is going to be a big build. Very big build. Also, build yourself a little way of getting out. A little way of getting out, just in case. No, no, you're not allowed in, Mr. Slime. Only slimes that exist in here are allowed in here. But yeah, this is going to be a construction that could take a very long time. Of course, this isn't going to be complete, like, you know, for quite some time, like I said. So, just be something that I work on in the background when I have the time, when there's no need to record and I just need to work and grind on this world of Earth 2. Then it's like, yep, I shall work on extending this and making it even bigger. Or at least making sure that every single rung is made. Because you want to have it really big, you want to have it really wide so that you can run all over the place. And you want to be able so you can jump in between the two platforms so that you have, like, ways of dodging bosses. Because this thing is just made so you can dodge around. Oh, we got the zoologist. Oh, I love her. You'll see why in, like, 5 seconds when I go back. When I go back to our fucking world. Just gonna go ahead. Do that. Ah, come on. You kind of don't want to mess it up like that because it doesn't look aesthetic. The aesthetic. That's all I care about, man. Not beating bosses, not being really good at the game, just the aesthetic. Alright. Go back using Magic Mirror. There's the zoologist. It's a furry with big tits. So, basically my type. Oh, God. Anyway, probably going to end this episode here while I'm standing next to the furry. Hopefully next time on Terraria, I will be prepared enough to go ahead and fight a boss. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!